Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Yay! Best day of the week. We are starting off with a little golden singing bell, charging up the crystals, the cards, me, and you. Today we have a theme, and it's angels. I asked my guides, what is our theme today? And they didn't say anything. They just showed me some feathers. And I said, angels? And they said, yes. So we've got our angels in the middle here. We've got these beautiful rose quartz angel wings that I picked up in South Dakota. And this is a healing wand for Archangel Metatron. Metatron. So if you are new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. You think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to your life, your loved ones, your community, or the world, and then you choose a stack. Each stack is hidden under a box to encourage you to use your intuition. This is stack number 1, stack number 2, and stack number 3. Each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, and they're angel decks today, and an oracle card from an angel deck, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story and hopefully resonates with whatever your idea, issue, or question is. I encourage everybody to listen to the entire video because you never know, there might be something in stack number 3 that you weren't expecting. And also, I send out blessings at the end, and who doesn't need that? All right, let's jump right in. Let these angels talk to us. If you chose stack number 1, your crystal is rose quartz, just like these wings, only a smaller version. Rose quartz is awesome. It can be very, very pale, almost whitish or almost clear. It can be very, very pink. It depends on where, where it comes from. So, if you're out shopping for rose quartz and you're thinking, well, this isn't very pink, it still has the same properties. So if you want something that's really super pink, 1, you might pay more for it, and 2, it might be dyed. So just keep that in mind. But rose quartz is a stone of unconditional love. It opens your heart chakra to self-love, and we all need to be making sure that we love our physical bodies and our emotional bodies and our spiritual bodies and our mental bodies. This is also good for family love, platonic love, and romantic love. It brings gentleness, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, and tolerance. And we all need to be spreading that these days. I'm going to say that again. Gentleness, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, and tolerance. It can help you raise your self-esteem and sense of self-worth, balance your emotions, and heal emotional wounds and traumas, including grief, bringing peace and calm. Whatever you have going on in your life, this is the time for you to heal yourself. Because if we each heal ourselves, we make the world a better place. Okay, this is not selfish. This is why we came here, was to heal not just our own traumatic wounds, but also our family line wounds. So if you are from a line of alcoholics, for example, it's your job, you volunteered to come here and stop that generational wounding. I do come from 2 lines of alcoholics, and I was on my way to be one when I was in college. And I remember one day I woke up and I said, this is ridiculous. I am not going to play this game anymore. And I said, no, we're done. I forgive both of my parents. I grew up in an era where everybody had a bar in their family room. I mean, whoever had the coolest bar would win, right? It was a competition. And we would hang out in bars. I mean, that was what you did. And they didn't know any better. So whatever this generational wounding is for your family, it's your job, whether you accept it or not. You came here to put a stop to it. So this rose quartz is going to help with that. and also balance out your emotions. It's really interesting how I got off on that tangent. That was not planned by me. So that's obviously the angels talking to somebody out there. And if I can do it, you can too. All right. Your first card is from the Angel Tarot deck. We've got 2 decks by Doreen Virtue today. The Angel Tarot deck and the Archangel Power Tarot deck. So we're going to start with the Angel Tarot. And we get the 3 of Air. The 3 of Air is represented by 2 adult unicorns and a baby unicorn. And this can also be the 3 of Swords. This card usually brings in some sadness. It doesn't bring in the sadness. It brings the sadness up into our awareness. Okay? So whoever picked stack number 1, there's some sadness in your life. Now, I got to say, there's sadness in all of our lives right now because we've I don't want to say we've lost so much. Things are changing, but people are leaving. Everybody has been affected by people leaving this reality, leaving this earth. And we have to, just like the rose quartz there, we have to heal ourselves from this. This is how I look at it, and I'm going to try and not cry. My guides make me feel like I'm gathering spirit guides for what I have to do going forward. So right now there's 4 people that I'm close to that they've told me they know they're going to be leaving in the next 6 to 8 months. And it hurts my heart so much. But I have to, oh yeah, they're ringing in my ears all of a sudden really loud. They're like, it's okay. But they've told me these will be my spirit guides and they will be very strong and powerful on the other side, stronger and more powerful than they are now. And they will help me with whatever it is I'm going to be doing going forward. So that brings some amount of peace to my heart. But because we are in this 3D reality, we do have to, you can't even prepare yourself for it. I mean, you really can't. But just, you have to know that this is part of the cycle of life. So whatever you're going through, if it's someone's passing, if it's losing a job or losing, your spouse or whatever, you have to know that this is a time of change and you will get through this. I look back at my life at all the horrible things that I had to participate in, that I got to participate in. And I'm so much stronger now. And I have all this information and wisdom. In order to get old and wise, you have to go through some hard stuff and some stupid stuff. But I look at that and I go, you know what? If I can get through that, I can get through this. And that's what I have to share with you today. If you could get through everything else you've gotten through in your life, you can get through what you're going through right now. Okay? But also, I want to point out, if you feel like this little baby unicorn, you feel the sadness and the aloneness. Look at that baby unicorn has 2 adults there. That means ask for help. If you're feeling sad and alone, you find somebody and you just say, you know what? I need a hug. Please. Find somebody that you trust. Heck, come into my shop. I'll give you a hug. Okay? Because I feel it right now. I feel this card so much. And we are all going through so much. Ask for help. Ask for a hug. Whatever it is you need, start asking people. Because this time of, pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, right? And it's not just ego pride. It's also that pride of, yeah, I can do this alone. I know. This has been my issue for years that I had to deal with. I would never ask for help. No, I'm not going to appear weak. Yeah, ask for help. And it's not a weakness. It's called being a human being. So we're going to add to that, heavy card. We're going to add the Knight of Gabriel. This is a fast-moving night. As you can tell, the horse's legs are moving. This is like the night of air, fast-moving. This means, okay, you're going through some stuff here with this three of air, but the Knight of Gabriel is saying, no, you're getting a message from the divine, from God, creator, source, great spirit. And when that message comes in, get on your horse and ride, baby, because it is time to move. Right now, we're healing, but just know that this time to move is coming, and it's coming very soon, okay? And you'll know exactly what you're supposed to do because you've done it before. It's so strong. It's like, it's kind of like riding a bicycle, riding a horse. You know what to do because you've done it before. And you're not even going to think about it. Whenever this message comes in, you're just going to be like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's go. All right, you're going to do this. You're going to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. And then like 5 days later, you're going to turn around and go, oh, that's what she meant. Okay. So something's coming in, some kind of message, and you're going to get on your horse and ride. And you're just going to know exactly what needs to be done. So now we're going to add a card from the Guardian Angel reading card deck, and you get the Angel of Tranquility. Look at that. It's like, okay, we're wounded. We go from the wounded three of air to a message coming in with the Knight of Gabriel, and we're going to get on our horse and ride. And now we get card number 33, which 33 is a master number. It means pay attention. Here's a message from the universe. 33 is ascended masters watching over you. And we get the Angel of Tranquility. Let's see, 33. It's almost at the end. You have received this card because your Angel of Tranquility wants to reassure you that you are on the right path. You're on the right path. The world has become a very fast-paced and stressful place. Living the simple life seems to have become a thing of the past. Your Angel of Tranquility wants you to know that she is with you at this time to help you get back to the simple things in life. She wants to help you discover that no matter how busy, how stressed, or how worried you are, there is a way to get the tranquility and peace back into your life. So remember, you have what you need. Right now at this point in time, you have everything that you need to live the life you were destined for. In other words, that next chapter of your life, I actually call it, for me, it's the next book of my life. You know how a book can be book 1, book 2, book 3. I'm in the next book of my life because I know that it's going to change in a big way, not just a small way. So from the moment we are born, we are going to die. I mean, we're talking about our physical body here. The destination is not the most important part of our journey. It is the experiences we have along the way. The life we live, the people we touch, the happiness and love we share with others is of most importance. So take time to be tranquil and serene. And this goes right along with self-care. If we're going through something, which we all are, and we have a message coming in that we gotta go and get stuff done, get her done. We also need to do things for ourselves to fill our cup. And I've been talking to so many people lately about, is your cup full? Is your cup, where's your cup? I mean, I can see your cup, so I don't need to ask, but everybody's cup is running down because they're not doing self-care. You gotta do self-care. I even do self-care. I'm working 7 days a week, and I make sure that every day I'm doing something for me. Because if my cup isn't overflowing, I can't share anything with anybody else. And everybody needs to be that way. Stop giving away your energy. You give away the overflow. You don't empty your cup. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? So this is a reminder to do some self-care, some self-love. What does that mean? It means something different to everybody. Maybe it means getting out in nature. Maybe it means taking a long hot bath. Maybe it means kayaking on the lake. It could mean just sitting under a tree and reading a book, having a cup of tea, just something that is just for you. And especially if you have a family, if you have a spouse and kids or just kids, it's especially important because other people will drain your energy just by the interactions. So make sure that your cup is being filled. Okay? That was a long stack number 1, but I feel like that stack was really super important. So we're healing generational wounds, our own wounds from this life. We're resting. We're doing some self-care. And just know that we're going to receive a divine message and we're going to have to kick it into gear. Okay, so rest now. This is how I feel about my life too. I'm resting now because I know that something is there's a trigger and I'm going to have to go into action. Okay, so rest now. All right. Woo, that was stack number 1. I feel like we need to use the bell. There we go. Before we get into stack number 2. So stack number 2, your stone is Angel Light. Do you sense a theme? Angel Light. Guess what? It's considered to be a gift from the angels. It's a perfect stone to use to contact and communicate with the angels and spiritually aligned beings to receive information for yourself and for others. Why do you think we have angel-related stones and crystals here? So we can receive messages from the angels. This is good for dream work. Having one, just focus on it. Here, let's do that. It's good for dream work. So put one in your pillowcase. It's good for throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra. In other words, the upper chakras. It's really good for helping you with your emotions and your emotional body. It's also really good for aligning your physical body and your aura. So carrying one of these can also help us, because it helps with communication, it can also help us be more assertive. So this is a really good stone to wear or to carry on your person somewhere or in your pillowcase or next to your bed. All right, your first card is from the Angel Tarot deck, and we get a major arcana. We get the World. This is card number 21. Card number 21, or the World card, is the last card in the major arcana. There's 22 cards. It starts with 0, goes to 21. The World card. This is a completion. It's like in stack number 1, we were talking about generational wounding. Here, it's the completion of a cycle. Like, okay, you've completed this cycle of stopping abuse in your family, of stopping addictions. This is your, pat on the back card. Good job. Whatever it is that you've done, you've made it. Archangel Michael is associated with this card in this deck. Michael, he represents fire. I call him the ass kicker because he's the slayer of demons. Some people say he's the slayer of dragons. There are some religions that associate dragons with demons, and that's not true. Dragons are not demons. Demons are demons. So he is the demon slayer. He's not the dragon slayer. He's the demon slayer, though. And either this means that you have completed a cycle, or you need to call Archangel Michael in so that you can complete the cycle. Because it's a general reading, it probably one person's going to go one way and one's going to go the other. Archangel Michael, you call him in. He's always got his big sword, and he's great for cutting cords. He's great for slaying demons. He's great for getting rid of the negative energy or low frequency energy in a space. So if you're smudging, he's a good one to call in. So that's the start of that. And now we get from the Archangel Power deck, we get another major arcana. This is the High Priestess. So we've got 21 here and 2 here. 21 is a 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. This is a 2. The High Priestess. like two really powerful cards here. But I need to point out that Archangel Michael, you know, because he's the demon slayer, he's out there in like lower fourth dimension slaying these demons, which is, you know, it's a higher dimension than us. And the high priestess is in a higher dimension than us. And she's doing, she's manifesting. She's using her intuition. She's working with the moon, which is intuition. Very interestingly, today's a Wednesday. We have a full moon starting in a couple days. And it's the sturgeon moon, I believe. And it's the last super moon of the year. We've had 3 super moons already. This is the 4th one in a row. So this is the last super moon this year that comes in a couple days, or well, a couple nights. So this is, the high priestess is saying, you know what? You got this. We have everything we need. We've got this. We got your back. Everything's going to be okay. You've slayed the demons. You've called in Archangel Michael. You've cut the cords. You've stopped the generational curses, whatever. I feel like this whole thing, all 3 stacks are going to be a theme, or a story unto themselves. And she's saying, everything's going to be okay. I mean, just look at the way she's standing there. Everything's going to be okay. We got this. You're not alone. We're working with you. Wow. We're going to add to that a card from the Guardian Angel reading deck, and we get the Angel of Love. Card number 20. Now we had 21, 2, and now we have 20. 2s are all about, you know, you're on the right path. Keep your thoughts positive. Everything's going to be okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you guys here, this one here. All right, so card number 20 says, you have received this card because your angel of love has heard your prayers for assistance with finding love in your life. As human beings, we all deserve to be loved and to be able to share love with another. Now, this doesn't just mean like a spouse, a mate kind of love. This can also be, you know, sometimes you wake up and you're just like, gosh, I just want to feel loved today. It doesn't even matter from whom, you know. I talked earlier about sometimes you got to have a hug. And it's okay. I hug people in my shop all the time because we all need a hug, and a hug is so healing. So this doesn't necessarily mean the love of your life as in a spouse. Your angel of love is not only concerned with bringing a love into your life, she is here to shower you with love. Sometimes we just need to feel loved. Your angel of love wants you to realize that you are loved, and you should shower yourself with self-love. That's what I was talking about in stack number 1. We have to do some self-love too. You possess many gifts, and love is one of them. This card can be a gentle reminder for you to tell those who are important in your life that they are loved. It is time to share the love and be surprised by the ways in which love is returned to you. Remember, when we send love out, it comes back to us. We send it out this way, and somebody from behind us says, hey, yeah, I love you. And we were like, oh, wow, I didn't even expect that. And I mean that in a good way. You know, in stack 1, I was talking about people that are, excuse me, that are going to be leaving this world. And I am making sure that I tell them that I love them, because I do. And you need to know that you're not alone. You're not going through this alone, and I'm here for you. And that comes back to me, because then later on, somebody comes up to me and says, you know what? I really love you. And it's like, oh, wow. Yeah, I needed that today. Thank you. And that's how the universe works. We throw something out and it comes back to us like a boomerang. All right, I need some water. Excuse me. That is stack number 2. My guide said we need some singing bell. I'm going to lose my voice today. Very interesting. All right. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is Labradorite. And let me see if I can get some flash in there. Where's the flash? I picked this one on purpose because it had some really nice flash. Oh, there's a little bit. Oh. It's in there. Oh, for Pete's sake. It had a really big flash, but I can't quite get it on the... Oh, there, look at that. There's part of it. So Labradorite is awesome because it has that beautiful flash, and it can be blue, purple, green, even yellow. It's a stone of magic, awakening within you mystical and magical abilities and psychic powers. Its vibration encourages you to recognize your destiny and to bring together all aspects that you need from the different planes, including mental, intuitive, psychic, and magical or mystical. And it inspires your thinking to embrace this coherent whole. Labradorite helps you to understand your destiny. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's like that just lights right up. This crystal aids coincidence, synchronicity, and serendipity, and the letting go of thoughts that may impede you from taking action on those things that you were inspired to do. So this can help you with your journey. I guess I just had to bring it really close. There, look at that. So pretty. All right. It's good for the third eye and crown chakras too. We're going to start off with a card from the Angel Tarot deck, and we get another major arcana. Holy cow. Major arcanas all over the place. This is the Strength card. The Strength card is all about facing your fears. It's usually represented by a woman and a lion. In this deck, it's a tiger and, of course, Archangel Ariel. And Archangel Ariel is one of the archangels that works with animals. So facing your fear, she's not just working with this tiger. She's actually on its back. She's riding it, but I feel like, not like I am your master, but we are working together. So this Strength card is saying one of two things. By the way, it's an 11, which is a master number. Ones are all about manifesting. So this card is all about facing your fears, or yay, you already faced your fears. Now, what I always get is, yay, I faced my fears, but that sort of uncovers more that are hidden. So, if I faced my fear of death, I'm not afraid of dying anymore. That's great, but now there's another fear underneath there that was sort of covered up, like maybe the fear of abandonment, So it's like, oh man, now I got to deal with that one. Yes, you do. It's like going to school. I mean, Earth is Earth school, and we're here to learn and to balance out our karma and to deal with our generational wounding and to deal with so many things. Yeah, life here is so complicated because it's layer upon layer upon layer. Shrek said it best. We're like an onion. We're made of layers. And we deal with the outer layer, and guess what? There's another layer. And then we deal with that one, and there's another layer. Yes, this is why we're here, to deal with all those layers. And I have to say this. So this is card number 11. Come on, focus on that for me. Come on. There we go. I put it sideways on purpose because, it's kind of like layers of an onion. Here's a layer. Here's a layer. So this is all about facing our fear. And we're going to add to that a card from the Archangel Power Tarot. And we get the King of Ariel. We have such powerful cards today. King of Ariel, we've got Archangel Ariel here. We've got the King of Ariel in this deck. 2 different decks, both Archangel Ariel. She is the earth angel. She works with the earth, the trees, Mother Earth, the animals, material things. The King of Ariel is the King of Earth. the King of Pentacles in other decks, the King of Coins. This is, you've got everything. I mean, if you aren't driving and you can look at this card, there's a treasure chest here with money and jewels, and there's flowers and oranges. Oranges are all about abundance. He's dressed just, like he's rich, because he is. There's lots of velvets here and columns and there's grapes here. I mean, this is everything. Like, you're a success. You've got the strength card and you're a success, and your strength actually makes you that success. So remember, when you deal with your generational wounding, when you deal with your wounding in this reality, and you become stronger because of it, you are a success, and you need to celebrate that. My guides are like, yes, you did this. Celebrate it. Now, if you're celebrating the generational wounding of addiction, it doesn't mean go out and celebrate by going into a bar, okay? I always think about, how much money my parents spent on booze and cigarettes, because they both smoked, they both drank. Oh my gosh, each one of them could have had a brand new Cadillac just from that at today's prices. So we need to celebrate when we deal with, I don't want to call it darkness, because, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It just is. We need to celebrate what has made us stronger. We made it this far. You guys, we need to celebrate the fact that we made it this far. I mean, just think about the last 2 years. Oh my gosh. Think about all the stuff that we've been through. All of us. We should be celebrating the fact that we are still here. That you're still listening to my video. That I can look out my window and it's lush and green and there's flowers out there and the trees are flowering and everything's beautiful. We need to celebrate that every day, that we wake up and we can function, and that we can work on ourselves and help others. We should celebrate that. We're going to add to that a card from the Guardian Angel reading deck, and we get the Angel of Learning. And I have to laugh at this. It's card number 19. But I have to laugh at it because it's like, you made it this far, right? That's what I was just saying. You made it this far. We should celebrate. My angel guide is going, yeah, but guess what? There's more coming. Oh, man. Everything we learn, every day that we go through here in Earth School, prepares us for the next day. Every year that we are here prepares us for the next year. It gives us a foundation so that we can work on the next thing that's coming. So you've received this card because your Angel of Learning has heard about your quest for knowledge. Each and every day we learn new things that help us with our spiritual journey. Have you been considering undertaking a new study? Do you want to find a new career path? Your Angel of Learning will guide you in the right direction to assist you in finding the right teacher or the right course of study to enhance your learning experience. She will be of assistance to you when you need to retain all of the new knowledge you received during your learning process as well. So keep in mind, you talk to your angels and your spirit guides who live in the light. Thank you for helping me retain all the information as I take it in. Thank you for helping me learn new things that I'm supposed to learn. Learn the new things that I'm supposed to learn. That's going to help me on my path, on my journey, on my missions. Thank you for all the wisdom and knowledge and information from the universe. Anytime you feel concerned that you're not on the right path with your learning experience, make sure you call in your Angel of Learning so she can put you back on the right track. Remember what it was like when you had your first day of school. You may have been excited but nervous and anxious all at the same time. You may revisit these feelings when you start your new course or hobby. Always remember that you are divinely guided and that your angel of learning is always by your side. It is time to believe in your own hidden talents and discover your own unique knowledge. And remember that not everybody learns the same way, and the same information isn't for everybody. People come into my shop all the time and ask me if I have books on this or CDs on that, or, what course they should take to learn something. And you know what my answer is always? It's whatever resonates with you. Ask your spirit guides to bring you what's going to help you. Meditate. Meditate, meditate, meditate. It is the answer for everything, because you know what? I have learned way, way, way more by meditating and talking to my spirit guides and other beings in the light than I ever did in college or all the other courses I've taken. Yes, I've taken many, 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 many courses. I have. Years and years and years worth. But honestly, I've learned the most by meditating and talking to my guides. At least I'm going to say it this way. The most important information I've learned is through my spirit guides. Because when you go to school and take a course, you are learning via someone else's perspective. Is it the right one for you? Not necessarily. So use discernment and talk to your spirit guides. Have them present to you the perfect course for you, and make it obvious that it's the perfect course for me, so I don't miss it. So then the instructor's name will, if you're into cardinals, it'll be like Louise Cardinal. Hello, pay attention. All right, that was stack number 3. Very powerful. Every week it's just more and more powerful. The angels are with us. If you couldn't feel them, just know they were here today. I definitely knew they were here. And I want to say thank you to all the angels that were here to help us, to bring us messages. I love you. And to everybody that listens to this video or watches this video, I love you as well. If I can help one person, just one person, that makes me a success. So thank you. And now I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you all are worthy and you all deserve the best. Namaste, my beautiful soul family. Thank you.